Welcome, everyone, to another episode of PC Building Simulator. So, it looks like there was an update since last time I played, and it's saying you've unlocked the peripheral shop. Install it on your computer to access the latest peripherals and customize your desk and workbenches. So, the shop definitely looks different. It feels like my character's standing up higher. I feel much taller than I did in the last one. It looks like PC stuff is now closer in the hall. We don't have to walk all the way down here. Everything's brighter. Tim's Red Hot Repairs. You must own 25% of the company to change its name. So we can change the company name. So I just wanted to start recording since I saw the stuff was different. I'm going to check this out a little bit. And once I figure out what's going on with this update, I'll come right back. It looks like there's this new thing called a peripheral shop where we can buy peripherals to customize desk and workbenches. I don't really know what it is, but got some extra money, so let's buy this and see what's going on. Also, I don't know if this stuff was here before because I've never really scrolled through this tools and software section. They've got something called a quick cable tool and a quick screw tool. And auto standoff. Get used parts at reduced prices from PC Bay. Faster installation upgrade. Parts install faster for $6,000. GPU tuner for $1,000. An auto screw tool. All screws screw themselves automatically. Oh. $8,000. Custom water cooling. I think that was their auto cable tool for $10,000. So I don't know if some of this stuff is new or not because I've never really gone deep into this. Here's an auto connect tool. Desk cables connect themselves automatically when you power on the PC. So if this stuff is new to this update, there's some interesting things. Some of this I don't know if I would actually use. I think it might actually take away from some of the fun of doing it yourself. So, the peripheral shop. So we bought it. Where is it? Apparently it's a program, so I just had to install it on here. It's under the add or remove programs. Well, that seems really loud. Let's see. Oh, okay. They got a bunch of Razer stuff. I think it's all Razer stuff. Cool. They don't have my Razer keyboard in here. The Black Widow Chroma. Well, all right. Let me get out of here and we'll get this episode started. Let's start with this PC that needs some RAM and they want to up their 3D Mark score. Let's get this little guy on the bench. And we'll get the side panel taken off and see what's going on. Oh. This is one of those weird upside down backwards cases. They've got two RX 560s. Let's see. They want an upgrade of RAM, so we're going to have to order some RAM for this. So Titan 4 gig. Let's go ahead and order that. Let's see. Maybe, where is it? Oh, all the way at the bottom. There we go. Let's add that. And then they want a 3D Mark score of 3861. Let's go ahead and cable this guy up. And let's see what he's getting currently. May have to put our little USB drive in there. Yep. So let's put this guy in. Let's get 3D Mark installed on there. Sure. All right. So let's get this running. And while that's running, let's get another PC up on our other bench. This looks like a quick one. Replace the hard drive. So we'll get the side panel off of this. And the other side panel. This hard drive under this. Oh, there we go. All right. Let's see if we can get to the cabling here. And it's just a 500 gig. Let's take that out. I don't know. Let's see if we've got anything in our inventory here. We got some terabyte. Oh, here we go. Let's put that in. Am I looking? There we go. So 500 gig. Let's sell off this broken one. Don't need that anymore. Oh, there we go. Let's close that. And let's cable it up. Maybe. There we go. All right, and let's get the rest of these cables on here. Looks like in the update they made the cables kind of lay differently than they were before as well. They kind of redid a whole bunch of stuff. Actually looks a lot better. All right. Now, before we power this guy on, 3457, and they wanted what? 3861. Let's get our drive out of here. And let's put it in this one. Now we can power it up. Oh, didn't mean to remove that, but oh well. Put that back on. I'm sure all of this is going to work. I'm going to start putting some of this back on it. And the beauty panel, whatever that's all about. get this side put back on. And we'll get this side reinstalled. And then we're done with this one. Alright, let's power it down. Let's get this one out in the hall. It's ready to go. Let's go ahead and put this one on the bench, and we'll figure out what's going on with it in a minute. So this one, 3861. Oops. Did not mean to take it off the bench there. So it's got two... Actually, let's do this. They've got 300. It's got two 560s in it. So what do we have around the $300 price point here? 1063 gig. Gaming VR. Oh, that's just two different 1060s. 280. So an RX 470 8 gig or a 4 gig. Let's see. And they want some plastic white cables too, so we can do that. Let's get them this 8 gig 470. I know it says we've got one in our inventory, but it's used, and they say they don't want any used parts. So let's see about maybe replacing their cables with white ones. I can figure out where everything's running here. All right. So they didn't really say what white cables, but let's just do these sleeved ones. Maybe not everything can run. Don't think there's much I can do with these cables. Loose plastic plain. Sleeved plastic. Will these go white? Nope. Just don't think it's going to happen. All right, well, let's go ahead and take these. Whoa. Did you see my mouse or something freak out there? Let's go ahead and take these 460s out. All right. So until we place our order, that's all we can do with that one. So let's see what this one... D-Ranger. So they want to up their 3D Mark score, and they want 16 gigs of RAM. Well, let's go ahead and get the side off of this. What are they running in here? An R9 280. All right. And Corsair Dominator Platinum 2400. So let's go order one of those. Let's see. 8 gig. Oh, was it 2400? I think it was 2400. We'll double check. Yep, 2400. And let's get this graphics card out of here. I don't really even need to know what that's running. All right. D-Ranger. A budget of 525. So yeah, that Pentium's holding him back as well. So let's take a look. See what we can upgrade him to for his $525. $34.90. So should probably get him up to Core i5. Let's think about this. So what do you have to spend? 525. And if we got him up to like a 6600, that'd be $175. That'll leave about $350. So let's add that to the cart. And I'm thinking maybe something like a 1060. Something like a 1060 ought to get him there. Let's do this MSI one here. The Gaming X for 350. Oh, he still wanted RAM though too. Let's not do that one. Let's see, and he was the one had the Dominator. So how much was that? $75. So it leaves about $275 for a graphics card, if that's right. Let's see. I have a feeling I'm gonna end up buying a bunch of parts I don't need. It's $970. Says I've got one in inventory. I could always try it before I buy one. He doesn't want any used parts. But that doesn't mean that we can't try it and then order him one. All right. So, let's go ahead and order this stuff. I'm trying to decide if I want same day or next day delivery. Let's do next day. We'll get it in tomorrow. And then we can try out that 970. All right. And then we've got that one PC we finished. So let's find that email. No. All right, let's collect this one. Get that out of here. And these are in transit. We need 5 stars to accept that one. And we unlock some new parts. All right. So let's go ahead and end our day. We can get these other computers and parts coming in. All right. Oh, it puts our parts in a new spot too. All right, so there's our parts. Let's get our RAM in this guy. I'm looking for. All right, and then we will try. I don't remember what I just ordered for this one. The 470. Oh, that's the used one. Man, that almost doesn't fit. What am I doing here? Stop cabling. This computer is so small, and it's hard to tell if everything's hooked up. Let's hook up our cables back here. And we'll see if this thing powers on. And it looks like he's already got 3D Mark on here. So let's get that running. Hopefully that graphics card does it. 3861. All right. We'll come over here and work on this guy. Let's put that 970 in here. Oh, we need to remove that. Now let's put the 970 in here. So I want to see if this works before I order one. And we'll get the RAM installed. Okay. It feels weird to go to different spots for these cables than they have been for 9 episodes or so. All right, let's power this guy on. They have... Nope. Let's get our little USB drive. And we'll get 3D Mark installed. Sure. Let's get 3D Mark running. Hopefully that 970 is what it needs. That is not doing it. 3861. It did 3337. All right, well, let's power it down. Looks like I'm going to have another stupid graphics card sitting around that I don't need. Okay. Which one was this? Wasn't that one. Is it that one? No. Oh, that one needs a new... Oops. Let's see. $300, $38.61. I mean, will a 1060 get it there? Let's see. That's all I'm seeing. All right, I guess I'll get a 1060. Do I have one? Do I have one we could try? What am I looking for? Graphics cards. I do not have a 1060. All right, well, let's order one. 1050. Gaming VR or gaming. They're basically the same. This one's got a little bit higher core frequency for the same price. So sure, why not? Yeah, let's go ahead and get it in now. Okay. So I want to put this thing in and see if it works. These big old cards barely fit in this case. All right. Please be what we need. I'm gonna go broke buying PC parts I don't need. All right. Let's get that running. $34.90. So that 970 did not get it there. All right, well, let's power it down. At least we already had this one in stock. Let's go back, take a look at the email. Oops. Man, I'm just hitting all the wrong buttons. So $34.90. Oh, they have $525 to spend. Well, that's a whole different... I must have been looking at something wrong. Hmm. I feel like he needs something other than just a graphics card with his Celeron. Wish we had like a 1070 or something unlocked. So $525. So we've already upgraded his RAM. It's pretty bad when you have to pull out a calculator on your phone, try to figure out where money should probably be spent. So this was the one I think I was looking at getting an i5, or maybe I already did order him an i5. Check. Get rid of that. An i3. To try putting an i3 in there. Anything's better than a Celeron or a Pentium. Hmm. 525. We've already spent 75 on his RAM. That leaves us 450. So is there a graphics card around 450 in here? 495. 490. 350. Let's see. How much was that i5? Says I do have one. I just didn't see it. I'm gonna have to think about this and come back to it. 3860. 3338. Well, I'm just wasting money on these PCs. Just wasting money. I cannot seem to find the correct combination of things that either one of these needs to get it upgraded. So let's go back to this one. Nope. Nope. Eight gigs of RAM, plastic cables, a budget of $300 to get to 3861. I mean, I've spent $600 on this PC already trying to get it to run that, and it's just not doing it. Am I missing something? I mean, do I need to upgrade the processor? Hmm. $33.38. I mean, it's possible. I just don't think their two RX 560s and upgrading the CPU would do it. But it's possible. Well, let's see what we have in stock. Let's power this guy down. We'll just start throwing CPUs in there. Try this i5. Where is the cable running on that thing? There it is. Man, that was hard to see. All right. So let's put this in there. Feel like I'm going to end up going way over budget. Thermal paste. And we'll get their cooler back on there. And let's take out this 1060. And let's put, where are they? Their two 560s back in. And we'll see if that does it. Oops. I've never had anything run in Crossfire, so I'm not really sure if it matters which graphics card I plug it into, or if it even matters in this game which graphics card I plug it into. Let's try running this. I mean, this looks like it's running even worse. So we'll let that run. This thing's still a failure. Let's... Maybe? Can I unplug this? There we go. Let's get this out of here. And we may need to end up ordering... Like, if this i5 works in this, I'm just going to leave it in there. And I'll end up ordering another one for this guy. Whoops. 3490. I mean, who really runs a 3D Mark score and goes, that's a little bit too low. I'd like to get a score of whatever. I mean, I've never done that. I've run my system just to see what score I got. But it seems odd that somebody sends in a PC and goes, "Hey, I want a score of 3861," which this still isn't producing. It's better. Put an i7 in it. Because the i5 isn't doing it. I'll just keep throwing money at this until I go broke. I mean, maybe the 6600K. I mean, that's really not any different unless you overclock it. So all I can think of would be the 6700. Oh, let's buy one of those. Sure, let's spend an extra 100. Why not? We're gonna go broke anyway. Wonder what happens when you go broke in this game. All right. Let's try this. Oops, thermal paste. I don't know which one of these coolers was theirs. Uh-oh. Maybe this one. That looks about right. Alright, well, let's power it up. And we'll see if this one works. I feel like I've spent this entire episode, I think I have, working on just these two PCs. Alright, so let's run this. It's definitely getting better frames. Alright, so let's see if the i7 fixes that one. Let's put this i5, wherever it went, there it is, in here. And let's put that 970 back in here too. And if that works, then we'll just order a new 970 for them. Do have a 1060 3 gig, which I think is a little bit better than a 970. Well, let's try it. It's just sitting around anyway. Let's cable this guy up. Oh. And we'll see if this thing works. Alright, oh. And that would be probably due to their power supply. Oh, dang it. A 450 watt power supply. Pretty sure I put thermal paste on here. But let's see. Could be the power supply. Pretty sure 450 watt is fine for this, but I may have forgotten to put thermal paste. Well, it's beating the score that they wanted. I'm going to call it good. Spent way more money on this thing. Oops. Than I should have. And at this point, I just want it out of my shop. All right, let's get this thing out of here. You're done. Let's see if this will run now. Without blue screening. It's very likely I forgot to put thermal paste on there. Probably go back and watch the video and see where I forgot. Diagnose and fix. 8 days. Replace hard drive. Replace PSU and CPU. So I'm probably going to have to get to those in the next episode, because with the update, I mean, going through some of the update stuff, and then with these two PCs being a pain in my butt, my recording time says I'm well up into the 50-minute mark, but I know there's some I'm going to cut out. But I'm trying not to make episodes that are so blasted long that nobody wants to watch the whole thing. So let's see what this does. We get a winning score. Maybe we can end this on a high note of finishing both of these PCs, and we can get started on these out in the hall in the next episode. Oh, we did it. Nice. All right. I'm going to call this good. We probably could put something cheaper in here, but I'm ready to get this off of my workbench. Man, look at that. A big old head on that. Incomplete case. Oh. The lock for the back. Oh, I gotta take the case side off. That's not very realistic. All right. Get this put back together. Power it down. Let's get it off of our bench and out of here. I'm going to end this episode here. Actually, I'm not. Let's go ahead and collect the money for those two, so we know they're really out of here. All right. So in the next episode, we'll get started working on these. There's my case. I think I'm just going to be stuck with this case forever, since I ordered 2 and only needed 1. I hope everybody has a great day. If you liked this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my content, be sure to subscribe and click the little bell icon so you get notified every time I got a new video go live. We will see you guys in the next episode.